It is a scholarship tax credit, so students would be able to use scholarships that are funded through tax credits, through philanthropic donations, and they will be able to use those scholarships at any institution that works for them, whether it's a private school, whether it's another charter school, whether it's online education, whatever works for that student. And this is really in line with a whole bunch of other legislation moving through the House right now, where we're just trying to tailor education to the needs of individual students. Instead of a one-size-fits-all model, which is the 18th century model that public education kind of runs on right now, we're moving it into the 21st century, where we can compete with other countries and where we compete with other states to have the most educated and most trained workforce possible. The status quo we have right now is the worst thing possible, because we can either pay for the education up front or we can pay for those kids to get incarcerated. Because if you look at our prison population, the vast majority of those people come from failing school districts. And so it's up to us as a state to get these educational issues right, so that we don't have high incarceration levels and that we don't have to build a new prison, which our state can't afford to do right now. And there's a whole bunch of other outcomes, from health to just quality of life, that are, hindered for these kids right now who grow up in school districts that are underperforming or outright failing. And by providing options for those kids, it really provides a ladder to the middle class and opportunities that they wouldn't be able to access otherwise. I'm one of those kids who grew up in a failing district. I grew up in the Normandy School District in St. Louis County, and I was very blessed to be able to get lots of scholarship assistance to attend one of the best private schools in the St. Louis area. And without that, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Normandy has been struggling for decades. It was struggling when I was there, struggling today. And so I want kids who are in that district and others like it to be able to have as many options as possible to help brighten their futures. Well, I'd just like to thank the Chamber for helping to support me on this legislation. I've been very pleased to partner with the Chamber on lots of issues involving economic development, and I think this is such a crucial one to our economic development in so many ways. So I just thank the Chamber for their partnership and for their support of this bill.